And so I need to actually publish it. So I need to actually render it out so that I can put it up on Instagram so you can see the full thing and all that. But I mean, it's pretty crazy this weekend because, well, not just this weekend, because it wasn't this weekend. It's going to be crazy this weekend because I'm, sending out all of my Sketchbook a month packages, and so we still have a few slots left. So if anyone's interested in the Sketchbook a month challenge, please go to the link. I'll put it in the description, and hopefully I can pull out a card so that you can see that as well. But if you're interested in doing a new kind of sketchbook challenge, please check it out. I think it'll be worth your time. I might be a little biased because it's my challenge, but I really do believe that we have some really cool stuff because we have sponsors, and I know I've mentioned this before, but we have 4 sponsors. We have Canson, we have Copic, we have Sakura of the Month, and then our big donators were Artist and Craftsman Supply Store in DC. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I can't even thank those guys enough for putting together such a big prize for people to be motivated with to actually do art. I know that in my time as a teacher and as an artist for that matter, coming in and sketching every day, it's something that we say, it's a mantra, and those people who can do it professionally, they have it easy because they have to draw every single day because that is their job. But for those of us who are part-time professionals or have a big family or other obligations and stuff like that, it's really hard. So having some type of motivation allows people to actually strive towards something. And I think that's what's missing in most sketchbook challenges is because it's all like self-propelled. And if you do it, great. If you don't, nobody cares. At least this way, if you don't do it, then you're missing out on the prize. So I think that it's an interesting concept, and some other people did too. That's why they decided to sponsor us. So like I said, there are a couple spots left. So if you're interested, definitely go check that out. Tomorrow, though, I plan on getting a lot of work done because we are going to be doing a 12-hour challenge at Norfolk State, and I'm challenging my students to bring in a list and challenge themselves to get a lot of work done. So definitely check out the 12-hour challenge video that'll be coming out after this one, because I'll show you my list and how well I did. But I'm hoping to really pump out some work because there's nothing better than looking at a pile of work that you actually were able to finish. Let's see, what else kind of happened? Oh, big thing. So I started reading Saga. Like, I know I'm super behind when it comes to Saga, but I heard a lot of great things about it, and my library had it, so I was like, well, you know what, let's check out the first one. And it's really cool. I like the storytelling, and it made me actually rethink how I want to present Ninja Empire. It's like, do I want to break it down into 5 separate stories, or do I want to tell one story of this person who follows all these other people who are part of it? I don't really know. I might just do the whole journal book for one book, because I don't want to take away from the initial idea or power that was going into Ninja Empire. So I think I might just put it in for one story. I don't know yet, but it hit me so hard. I mean, the inspiration of this book to me actually made me think about my storytelling, which was great, and that's why I constantly tell people, you have to look at other people's work. You have to go and be inspired and read and watch TV, play video games. A lot of people will be like, don't do that. It's like, yes, no, if you're a creative person, go do that, because you will be inspired to do great stuff. Because if you're like me, you see people who are better than you and you're like, man, I gotta hit the artist table. I gotta get back on the horse. So I cannot stress that enough. Please, man, just go out and be inspired by everything, and try and get away from the stuff that you normally do. So if you like fantasy, go watch some film noir, and pick up on their storytelling and their composition and how they approach lighting and stuff like that. I'm telling you, it will help you a lot. Another thing, as far as inspiration, I came across this guy named Cheng, and he's a creative director for Sesame Street. And I was looking at his work, and he has been trying to deconstruct the drawing process to the point to where it's as minimal as possible, but it's still recognizable. And that blew my mind. I mean, because I was looking at I was looking at some of his work, and just going, wow, that really works with my graphic style that I'm pushing now. And then as I kept going through his work, it became less and less and less and less. It was still fantastic. I mean, granted, they're iconic characters, which is cool, but just the idea behind it, and with him being able to break down the line to some of its most basic forms, the expression and emotions that he was able to get out of his drawings were absolutely fantastic. I mean, just a little shift of one line just completely changes everything. And I mean, and I know that's what goes into cartooning and a lot of traditional animation, but I don't know what it was about his work, but it really spoke to me to where I was like, man, I gotta try some of that. I wonder if I could pull some of that stuff off too. So maybe in January, that's gonna be my challenge for myself, is to actually break down how I draw stuff so that it's not as complicated, and see if I can actually get away with doing less with my work and my drawings. But it was awesome. I mean, it was absolutely phenomenal. I would highly recommend checking out more of his work. Evan Cheng, Sesame Street, that's what you should Google. You'll find him right away. But, same old, went to work, did some drawings, came home, nothing really drastic yet that I can inform you of. Oh, not true. I should be getting a contract with Cryptozoic soon to do some work for them, and I have a pending project with Upper Deck. So there's going to be some work, and as soon as I can show it to you guys, I will, absolutely. So don't think I'm not trying to show you things. Just some stuff I have to wait until I actually can. So I guess I'm going to call it quits today, and definitely check out the 12-hour challenge video, and let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, or you have any questions. Just drop me a comment below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm doing this mostly as a journaling process, but I would love to be able to speak to you guys and interact with my community a little bit more. So please let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video.